Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Wholeness is the Key. I want to come to you today, talk a little bit about an experience we had last night. We started at our new church in September, and this is the second semester that we have life groups. Life groups are a group of people that come together and we go over this semester. For example, we were in a marriage group, my wife and I, and we were doing the 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Awesome book. I highly recommend it. You learn a lot about yourself and about your spouse. Tremendous. It's awesome. What I wanted to speak about was getting involved in a life group, a small group, whatever your church calls it. If you don't have a local church, find a local church that has one of these. I prefer to have it at the church, where we were so blessed to have a group of volunteers who took care of the kids separated by ages. And I want to thank so much the Go Elevate Kids Ministry. They did an awesome job. They did events and activities and teachings with the kids. They had a pizza party and a pajama night actually last night with the kids. We had a great time. The kids had a great time. They learned about Jesus. It was tremendous. Last night was the culmination of this semester, and we got together and we had an Italian themed party. Everybody brought all type of Italian dishes. My wife made her famous lasagna and it was a hit. There was nothing left. No leftovers today, man. Damn. Whew. But oh well, I gotta face it. And we had a great time, and I was reflecting on that, and I wanted to share this with you. You know, we walked in there, a lot of us, as strangers, especially my wife and I. We're pretty new to the church. And we walked after this semester with close friends, you know, people we can count on, people we can call, people we can talk to. And this is what really strengthens the body of Christ, these small group settings. Jesus walked with 12. He didn't walk with thousands, he walked with 12. You know what I mean? So what does that tell you? Those small groups makes a difference. It really helps you to connect with people. It really helps take your ministry to another level. It really helps you to get connected with people in your church, with people, like-minded people in ministry. And it helps you to, you know, it also helps you walk into church. Sunday we walked into church and we ended up sitting with another couple that's in our life group. So it makes it also even better when you go to church. Church is awesome as it is, but you walk in there and you see a familiar face that you were hanging out during the week with, you know. And after each class that we go through, and we talk about our marriages and talk about ourselves and working on ourselves and reflecting, we have some snacks and we talk and we have a great time just learning about each other, you know. So you're sitting next to somebody who, you know a little bit more about them than you would if you're just sitting next to a random person on a Sunday morning. So what I wanted to tell you this morning was get connected in your church, do life groups. Life groups work. It's doing life together with people of Christ, strengthening the body, because guess what? I learn about different people and what their ministry is, what their calling of God is, okay? What God has told them to do, what their purpose in walking with God is, okay? And this helps you to, if you see a need and you know someone whose ministry is working with children or whatnot, you can reach out to that person and help their ministry. If you hear of a financial blessing to a certain type of ministry, a certain type of thing, you know, I have a friend that we met through here. His name is Alfonso, and he's a chiropractor, and he's working and he's hustling and he's starting his business. Guess what? When I hear of someone who needs a good chiropractor, who do you think I'm going to recommend? Alfonso. Why? Because I know his heart. We've been, you know, together there working and talking and helping each other out. And when he hears of someone who needs my businesses or my services or someone to counsel him, he's going to come to me. He's going to come to Pastor Hector, who was with us, or different people in our group that he knows their heart. He knows we're coming from a good place, from a place of service, from a place of love, from a place of kingdom mentality. So I highly recommend for you to get involved, get plugged into your church. I'm not going to sit here and say a particular church. I love my church. You most likely love your church, and that's great. If you don't have a church, I tell you again, talk to your friends, see where they go, get connected, check it out, okay? Because it's going to improve your life so much. So much. We weren't designed to do life alone. We were designed to do life together in this type of atmosphere. The church in a small setting. Okay, the mega churches are great and it's awesome and you can learn. I don't want to sit here and bash that you can't learn, but you need to get connected in these small life groups because it helps you. Our church there's a revival going on. There's more and more people getting added. We're building a new sanctuary and everything. Why? Because so many people are receiving Christ. We're not quote unquote recycling Christians here. We're going out to the community. We're serving. We're loving on people, which is what we're called to do as the body of Christ. Okay, so I highly recommend these life groups and talking about like what I'm doing right now. Share with the world, share with your neighbors, share with people what's going on in your church. This excitement is what brings people to Christ. This is reigniting that first love that we had when we first received Christ. And when people see this excitement, see this joy, or hear this joy in our voice, they want what we have. And it's not something like, oh, let me show off what I have. No. I feel so happy. I want my friends to be happy. I want my friends to have better marriages, better lives, be better parents, be better with each other, have other people to lean on. Because guess what? There's people in our group who they had family members with health issues. One of my girls got sick during the class. Some other people's children went into the hospital. And we were there praying for one another. Our girls had an exam in school coming up. We asked for prayer. We did a WhatsApp and we kept up with each other, joking, having fun, but also lifting each other up in prayer. Okay, so my heart goes out to you to please get involved the next time your church has some type of small setting, life groups, small groups, whatever they call it. Every church has a different name for it, but anything where it's a small group and you're coming together, either studying the Bible or studying some type of book or anything like that, or going over the preaching from Sunday, whatever it is. But it's about doing life together. It's about getting to know the people around you. Guess what? We're going to be hanging around eternally in heaven together. So might as well get to know each other now. All right. Have a blessed day and thanks for listening.